So, just now getting started at this late date. The weekend of March 23rd, 24th, now it's 25th. Just now getting back to it. So, all the benches are out, and of course this is left over from the simple little weekend or a few days kind of camping trip. But I'd already marked, the crates that support the bed, they go there. Obviously I've got a lot of cleaning to do. I'll be honest with you, I don't have the time, I don't think right now, to rip out all this carpet. So I'm gonna clean everything, I'm gonna clean it. I've got to take all the panels off to insulate the sides of the van. As far as the floor, it's gonna be covered. So I started then with the driver's door panel. The door itself, unfortunately, collects a lot of rainwater. The drain hole apparently is not big enough. I'll have to add some drain holes in the bottom of the door at some point in the near future. But for now, I'm just going to take the panel off so I can deal with any rust issues, but also to fix one of the window and lock switches, which does not work. So I'm going to have to replace that. But we'll do the driver's door first, then we'll go check on the passenger's door after that. So starting on the passenger side, I've taken the screws out of the interior panel. I don't know how to do that with this door handle release. Here, way up in there, and you get a hold of these. That's what takes this handle off. Okay, so like I said, I'm not really equipped yet to do any serious documenting. The typical standard tool for removing interior panels and tension ring clips, I call them, I don't know what their official name is, but what I discovered was you got to go in this way and you got to position it just right, go up in there and let those teeth press up against the tension ring. I don't think I can do this one-handed, but we'll see. Oh, I think I did. Oops, I did. Ta-da. All right, so there you go. Tool. Now that makes life a lot easier. You're going to pry this lip of the panel. You're going to pry it out from under there. And then those blue knobs on the back of the switches, those blue knobs are actually the screw tensioners. You have to unscrew those knobs. And then you have some clips on both sides of those switches. So these switches are staying in the panel. They're in good shape. I don't have to remove the switches themselves. But in order to disconnect them from the wiring, though, you do, like on the other side, you still have to unscrew these blue knobs here on the back of the wiring connections. And once you do that, you have to carefully pry loose the wiring connection from each switch, and then the whole panel can be freed. Okay, taking out the first panel screws, already done. Got this out from the seatbelt mount. Get that going. And we're gonna see what happens. This panel can come out without taking the front stuff off, which is good. All right, let's get this panel off and see what things are looking like. Because I know just behind that seatbelt thing, it's really a lot of dust and crud. It's gonna take a lot of cleaning. But I'm thinking about, I might keep these bolts, these mounting posts. I might be able to use these to mount some carabiners or other ways of securing things to the wall. We'll see. So I'm guessing it's gonna be this panel comes first, then the chrome strip comes off, then the bottom of this plastic will be free. The seatbelt assembly for the I guess called a winch, or the spring wheel that draws in the seatbelt and anchors the seatbelt in the ceiling frame. This is a T50 bolt. It's just very tight tension against the floor carpeting. And unfortunately, sadly, I am going to have to strip all this stuff out, because it's beyond, it's beyond cleaning. I don't know if you can tell, I'm not going to highlight all the spills and spots and stuff everywhere, but it's pretty rough. So anyway, but yeah, I'm going to work on that. Let's see if we can get the rest of this panel out of here. Sure, I'm going to have to get the panel out at the bottom first, and then hopefully I can pull it down from that chrome strip. First panel removed, and many more to go. Oh, whoa. You don't want to see all those bugs, do you? I don't think you can see all those bugs or not. That's a lot of bugs. Whew. I got to get insulation all up in here, all in here. But before I can take out the panels, as I discovered the last time, I need to remove that heater unit, and that will free up removing that panel, which frees up removing subsequent panels on around. So that's where we are at the moment. Let's get this. Okay, with the two screws out, this comes off. Let's see if there we go. Okay, so that's one of the AC hoses. So hopefully this just comes right out. More or less. All right. Okay, so got that one and that one. The question over here then, of course, is that heater. It's totally connected. I mean, it's part of the coolant system. It has coolant tubes coming into the old heater here. There we go. Yeah, those coolant tubes, they're welded or soldered into the heating element there. And then you've got some major mounting posts. There's a couple screws, or at least a screw or two, behind that heating unit I can't get to without moving that whole heater. To remove the heater so I can remove the panel, reattach the heater after I get a new panel in place or the same one replaced. But again, there's old stuff on these panels that's stains and some kind of goop there I can't get off. It's hard as a rock. I can try melting it, see if it's like a candy sugar or something. But the point is, do I want to salvage these old things, as old as they are, with the fabric decaying? Okay, so the move is done. Things are sort of settled. And now we start again where we left off. Gotta finish taking out the panels of all the interior, strip out this old carpeting, and then we'll work on making sure we get wire. Well, I gotta cut a hole in the roof for the exhaust fan, but also improve the insulation and get the wiring in place, and then I can insulate and put panels back. So this is an ongoing project. It's going to take a while.